Welcome back to the Silent Battle Within podcast. There is a powerful truth hidden in a simple sentence: never set a trap you can survive. At first glance, it sounds like a warning against carelessness, but it carries a much deeper meaning. It reminds us that every action we take has consequences, and the very things we use against others can one day be used against us. Human history is filled with people who believed they were untouchable. They manipulated others to gain power, spread false stories to destroy reputations, betrayed loyal friends for personal gain, and celebrated the downfall of those they considered competitors. For a while, it appeared as though they had succeeded. But success built on deception is temporary. Eventually, the trap they created became the very thing that trapped them. Life has a way of exposing what is hidden. A lie may survive for a season, but the truth has remarkable patience. It does not need to rush because, sooner or later, it reveals itself. When that happens, the damage often extends beyond the original plan. Trust is lost. Relationships are broken. Respect disappears. What was intended to destroy someone else ends up destroying the one who created the scheme. This principle applies to every area of life. In business, dishonest deals may produce quick profits, but they rarely build lasting success. In leadership, manipulating people may create temporary control, but it destroys loyalty. In friendships and families, betrayal may seem like an easy solution, yet it leaves wounds that can take years to heal. Many people assume they can control the outcome of their actions. They believe they can set the trap, avoid the consequences, and walk away unharmed. But life does not work that way. Every decision plants a seed. Whether that seed produces peace or pain depends on what was planted in the first place. There is another kind of trap that is even more dangerous: the trap of pride. Pride convinces people that they are too clever to fail, too powerful to be questioned, or too important to face accountability. Pride blinds us to our weaknesses and encourages us to underestimate the consequences of our choices. Yet history repeatedly shows that pride often comes before a great fall. Instead of investing your energy in creating obstacles for others, invest it in becoming a better person. Build your reputation through honesty. Earn respect through humility. Let your work speak louder than your words. Success that is built on integrity may take longer to achieve, but it creates a foundation that can withstand storms. When you help others rise, you create an environment where everyone benefits. When you encourage instead of discourage, build instead of destroy, and forgive instead of seek revenge, you free yourself from the burden of living in fear that your own trap will one day catch you. This does not mean life will always be fair. There will always be people who choose manipulation over honesty and selfishness over kindness. You cannot control their actions, but you can control your response. Never allow someone else's darkness to become the reason you abandon your own principles. Before making any decision that could harm another person, pause and ask yourself a simple question: if the same thing happened to me, would I be able to survive it? If the answer is no, then it is not a trap worth setting. A life built on truth, integrity, and wisdom may not always be the easiest path, but it is the one that leaves no hidden traps behind. It allows you to walk forward with confidence, knowing that your success is not dependent on someone else's failure. In the end, every trap has two possible victims, the one it was meant for and the one who created it. Choose wisely which side of history you want to stand on. Remember, never set a trap you can survive.